It's Floodborn Friday and I'm down to only 4 legendaries. Let's see which ones are hiding inside this box. So I'm down to only 4 legendaries remaining, and if you've been following along lately, each box has had 2 legendaries. I've been on a pretty decent streak, especially with pulling the Beast Tragic Hero, so I'm curious to see what I can't pull out of this box. I know I need, let's see, the Madam Mim Purple Dragon, Donald Duck, not again. I need the Mufasa and the Fairy Godmother. My goodness, I should have been more prepared for this. I feel like I reference how I need to be prepared way too often, but I don't know. I feel like when I over prepare, it doesn't feel natural to me. So I just like coming in kind of blindly, just talking about whatever. But I do know I need those 4 legendaries, so I'm gonna see which ones I can cross off the list today, or maybe today's the day we pull the first enchanted from this set on the channel. So starting off with Rapunzel, Enchantress, Prince Naveen. Hey, there's one of the Rapunzel cards that I was needing off of the list. So already getting closer. The Huntsman for the rare, and the foil, Cinderella. Yeah, for whatever reason, that Rapunzel of all cards was one of the ones I had not pulled yet. And I went through and triple checked my stack of, because the common selection out of here is getting a little wild, organizing them and trying to figure out what I'm still missing. Lady Tremaine, can't remember. Oh, Belle Hidden Archer for the legendary right out the gate to get things started. I already have her, but I know I've got some friends out there who are desperately needing this card. And behind Belle, Cogsworth. Wow. So couldn't remember what that card was, and then immediately into the Belle Hidden Archer. That is pretty great. Great way to start things off. Always loved the Belle Hidden Archer card. But that means one of the legendaries has already been pulled out of this box. Hopefully there's a second one and it's not a repeat. I don't know. I feel like the last time I talked about the legendary I wanted, it just appeared. So maybe I'll just throw out, it would be great to pull that Mufasa today. Yzma, World's Greatest Criminal Mind for the rare. Happy? Happy. He seems happy. That's happy. We're going with happy on that one. I did not study any of the cards today because I know everyone enjoys me being absolutely terrible at remembering them. Nothing to hide. Robin Hood. Oh, Prince John rare. Awesome rare card, followed by Peter Pan's dagger. Got it. That Prince John, that's a great rare card to pull. I know I went quite a while without ever getting my hands on one of those. Sleepy to start things off. Ooh, I know this one. Go the Distance, Benja, Tiana, and Gaston is an intellectual powerhouse. I'm getting better at these. For the rare, the foil, Magic Broom. Couldn't tell you which Magic Broom, but it's a Magic Broom nonetheless. So hopefully there is a second legendary and that it is something we need. I do want to see an enchanted come out of one of these Floodborn Fridays. Basil for the super rare, and Radigan. I mean, oh, I didn't even leave a space for super rares. I got myself completely mixed up. See, this is what happens. You take a week off, you do this once a week, you forget all the cards in between, forget how to do everything when it comes to Floodborn Friday. All right, getting back into this. Kuzco, Fidget, Bashful, Cobra Bubbles for the rare, Minnie Mouse zipping around for the foil. And I decided not to do a foil set. I literally haven't even finished a foil set in English. I'm 1 card away from finishing my English chapter 1 and 11 for Floodborn. So I'm just not gonna bother trying to do it in Japanese. Cheshire Cat for the super rare, the foil. Yzma looking rough. So I don't know. I really hope there's a second legendary. The boxes have been so weird. It's either right up in the front and then in the very last few packs there's a legendary, or in the middle it's been back-to-back packs, and it's happened multiple times to me too. So it's kind of weird. Caterpillar, Minnie Mouse, Wide-Eyed Diver, yeah, for the rare, and Jasmine for the foil. I am so bad at these. And I did not buy any Into the Inklings Japanese. I think I'm gonna stop just after chapter 1 and 2. They were definitely favorites of mine. Hypnotize, Charge, Cruella de Vil, Minnie Mouse, Stylish Surfer, Madam Mim, Gruesome and Grim, I want to say. And the foil, nothing. Gaston. Yeah, I just didn't, I don't know. I couldn't bring myself to buy a whole lot of boxes of Japanese chapter 3. I might buy like one just for the collection, but wasn't feeling trying to complete Inklings again. Nothing against the set. It's just not one of my favorite sets. Magic Broom, Dinner Bell, I think. Teeth and Ambitions for the rare. Oh, Merlin Rabbit foil. That is a great foil card. Getting down to the last 5 packs, it looks like. Getting a little nervous. Definitely want to see another legendary. I've got quite a few boxes left, but really want to knock the set out without having to open every single box. Sardine Can. Fairy Godmother. It'd be great if the legendary version of her was in here. Oh, the Queen Commanding Presence for the super rare. And the foil, Mulan. Not a whole lot of super rares. I mean, the Prince John is a great rare card. Teeth and Ambitions, not super great anymore. I love the bell, but all right, let's get into these and see if we can't cross some things off the list. Nothing to Hide, Pan's Dagger, Flynn Rider for the rare, and Jafar Dreadnought for the foil. All right, down to the last 3 packs. Getting a little nervous. Hate to get a 1 legendary box, but sometimes that's just how it goes. Grumpy, Beast, Bucky, Winnie the Pooh having a think, and the foil, Enchantress. Eek, down to the last 2. Can there be some second to last pack or last pack magic? I would like to think so. I would hope so, because I really, really want to close out this set. And nothing's worse than, you know what'll happen is I'll get like a foil legendary that won't help me finish up the set. That's my luck. 4 dozen eggs, cards sold. There she is! Oh my goodness! The Fairy Godmother legendary appears. Holy cow, that couldn't have been more of like a fairy tale ending right there. And behind her, Basil. That's too funny. She's the foil legendary I pulled where I was like, well, shoot, definitely didn't need this, but there she is. 1 legendary closer, gets me down to only 3 legendaries now to finish the set. Whew! All right, pretty pumped that it was second to last pack. There's something about that second to last pack magic with this channel. All right, on to the last pack. I know I got a handful of the cards. I'll update the remaining number to finish out the set. I'll pop that up as soon as the video's, or as this last pack's done. We'll get to that, but let's dive in. We got Piglet, Baloo, Donald Duck, Mouse Armor. Is Honest John Not So Honest for the rare, and I believe it was Nana for the foil. Okay, so not a bad opening. Got the Fairy Godmother Mystic Armor that I needed, and a Bell Legendary, which I know is going to help out some friends. A good stack of super rares, considering last time I got like 1 or 2. And of course, the uncommon Rapunzel that I needed to help close this set out. So I'll flash up the number with how many cards are remaining right now. And we'll see on next Friday how much closer I can get to closing out this set. Thank you all for following along. Please smash that subscribe button if you want to stay up to date with all the new videos releasing. But until the next time, enjoy the rest of your everything.